With so many exciting changes coming to Instagram in 2021, it's more important than ever to have a solid content calendar. So whether you're revamping or launching a new account, these are the exact steps you need to take to create an Instagram content calendar that will help you grow. Hey there, rock stars! What's going on? I'm Allison Judkins, and on this channel, I share tips and tricks to help you grow your online sales and influence. So today, we are talking about how to create an Instagram content calendar that will help you grow. And if you've watched any of my other videos, then you know the very first thing I recommend is to get clear on your goals. What do you want to get out of creating content and sharing it on Instagram? By the way, I'm going to apologize now because my camera is doing some weird jittery thing. I have no idea what's going on. So sorry if it bothers you in this video. I will look into it afterwards. Once you have your goals, the next thing you need to do is to determine your content pillars. Now, I recommend 3. You can't have less, you can't have more, but I think like a good sweet spot is 3. So for example, on my Instagram, I talk about freelancing, social media management, and various content creation tips. So get clear on your goals, figure out your content pillars. Moving on. The next thing you want to do is to identify the big players in your niche that exist on Instagram. And what I mean by that is what content is working for them, what content is viral for them, and that can be just what content is really outperforming. It's an outlier within their feed, within their Reels and IGTV. So you want to do a bit of research on that end to see what content is already proven by the Instagram algorithm to have worked, to be well received by users. And then if that is something that you can take and make better, then you want to note that. You also want to figure out where the content gaps are. There could be topics that people just aren't talking about, and so that is a great opportunity for you to step in and start discussing that within your content. Before we continue, I just want to say if you are getting value out of this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications so you don't miss future videos. It really does encourage me to keep sharing what's in here with you guys, and I love doing it, and I love helping you excel online. So thank you, and let's move on. Now, when you're creating your content calendar, I think it's very important to know all of the content forms that exist on Instagram. So I don't want to miss any. I'm going to read them off the list. They are Reels, Stories, IGTV, Shop, Guides, Static Images, Carousel Posts, In-Feed Posts, and Instagram Live. So now that you have your goals, you have your content pillars, you've identified the big players in your niche and what content is already proven to work well that you can take and make better, and you've also identified any gaps in the area. So the next thing I like to do is open up Asana, and this is where I create my content calendar. So I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like for Allison Judkins. So here we are in Asana. Now this is my content calendar template that I like to duplicate as I bring on more clients or I'm creating more new content calendars. So the very first thing, the default view would be the calendar view. This is what I work off of the most. But I also utilize the boards tab. So anytime I'm gathering content ideas or inspiration, I'm dumping it all here. For demonstration purposes, we're going to assume that you are launching a brand new Instagram account on August 1st, and now you're ready to start creating content for that month. The very first thing I would do, I would go to my calendar tab on August 1st, and I would want to reference my notes on all of the content forms that I would want to share. So say I wanted to do in 3 Reels a week, I would note that throughout the month on here. So Reels 3 times a week. Oh, and I want to post 5 times per week. So Reels would be 3 out of the 5 posts for that week. We'll just note that on here. And I also want to go live twice a month. So I would note that on here as well. So maybe every other Wednesday I go live. Okay, so now I have 4 out of 5 posts per week. The last one would be either, say, an IGTV or a carousel or just a static photo. For me, that's most likely a static photo or a carousel, so maybe I'll switch it up. So this week would be a photo, and then the next Monday would be a carousel. photo. Now on the weeks that I'm not going live, maybe that could be where I do an IGTV repurposing, maybe content that I have on other platforms. Like if you're on YouTube, maybe you can repurpose that to your IGTV. So for me, I would do that. Okay, so there we go. We are posting 5 days a week, every week for, for the month of August. So once I have that, those are my placeholders. I will then go into each one of them, and there is a lot of back and forth. Definitely for me, that's what I do. So I'll open up Reels, and this is where if I am inspired by a Reel that somebody else has already posted, I will copy that URL in here just so I can have it for reference, or any talking points, just anything. I brain dump it into the description box. So this is like my brain dump. And then as things move along, once all of the Reel is filmed and edited and put together, I will write my caption in here, any call to actions, as well as my hashtags. And then I'll attach my Reel to this task. Now, when it comes time to publish or to schedule or post, that's when I would go back to this task and pretty much copy and paste everything into my post. I hope this helped. If you have any questions or if there's anything I left out, please leave a comment below and I will respond, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.